Like we talked about a bit in the last session, we want to know how we can create the best possible coastal sage scrub ecosystem in Morrow Canyon. In our experiment this year, we really want to learn how the types of plants we use in restoration affect ecosystem processes, specifically the process of decomposition. This will help us see if certain coastal sage scrub plants are better for recycling nutrients back into the soil for plants to use. Thinking about big systems can be really challenging. So to help us figure out how different plant types interact with and affect the broader ecosystem, one of the first things we'll want to do is create a model of the system. Scientists use models for all kinds of different purposes. They use physical models to look at the structure of something that's hard to study, or use computer models to make predictions about what might happen in different circumstances. To get our model started, we'll need to take a step back and first think about the bigger problem that we're trying to solve. So in our case, we want to know what abiotic factors, biotic factors, and processes affect decomposition and carbon cycling at the Bull Research Site in Morrow Canyon. See if you can brainstorm a list of all the things in the ecosystem that affect decomposition at our research site. These could be things that directly speed up or slow down decomposition rates, but it could also be other things in the ecosystem that aren't directly needed for decomposition, but might impact decomposition by affecting other factors. So these could include abiotic or non-living parts of the Morrow Canyon ecosystem, such as sunlight, soil, or water. They could also include biotic or living parts of the ecosystem like fungi or plants. You'll also want to include the processes that are involved, such as decomposition or precipitation. To start out, make a list of all the biotic components, abiotic components, and processes that you can think of. Don't worry yet about how they interact. Just brainstorm as many different components and processes as you can, and try to sort them into those 3 categories. Then, when you're done, we can move on to the next step together.